A jar coffin in South Korea contained bronze shoes no one expected to find, and they're rewriting history. In 2008, archaeologists excavating near Naju in South Korea made an extraordinary discovery. Deep underground lay a ceramic jar coffin, a massive earthenware vessel shaped like a burial chamber. Inside this jar, preserved for over 1,500 years, were bronze shoes. This wasn't random. Jar coffins were a distinctive burial practice in 5th century Korea, combining practical function with deep spiritual meaning. The ceramic vessel protected the body while serving as a gateway between the living world and the afterlife. That these bronze shoes were placed inside reveals something crucial. The person buried here held significant status, and their journey to the next world required precious metal protection. What makes these bronze shoes remarkable isn't just their existence, it's how they were made. The craftsmanship is extraordinary. Archaeologists examining the Naju shoes discovered they were cast using a lost wax technique, a method so precise it requires intimate knowledge of bronze behavior at extreme temperatures. Every detail was intentional: the curved sole, the reinforced heel, the decorative patterns etched into the surface. This wasn't crude metalwork. This was mastery. During the 5th century, the Baekje Kingdom, one of Korea's 3 kingdoms, was competing for dominance against Goguryeo and Silla. What the bronze shoes prove is that Baekje wasn't just a political power, it was a technological one. The kingdom possessed foundries capable of producing complex bronze objects with precision rivaling anything being made in contemporary China or Japan at the time. The metallurgical knowledge required to create these shoes suggests a sophisticated understanding of alloy composition, casting molds, and finishing techniques. This discovery overturns older assumptions that portrayed Baekje as merely importing bronze goods from wealthier neighbors. Instead, these shoes demonstrate that Baekje artisans were innovators in their own right, developing techniques that allowed them to compete in an increasingly complex East Asian trade network. The bronze shoes are evidence of a civilization far more technologically advanced than previously believed. Here's what makes these bronze shoes truly exceptional: they were never meant to touch ground. Archaeological analysis reveals no wear marks, no scuffs, no evidence of actual use. Instead, they're pristine, almost ceremonial. This tells us something profound about Baekje's understanding of death itself. In 5th century Baekje society, the afterlife wasn't imagined as a passive void. The deceased needed provisions, protection, and status symbols to carry forward. Bronze shoes functioned as spiritual armor and a marker of rank. Only the wealthiest, most powerful individuals received such elaborate grave goods. A farmer or merchant would be buried with pottery or simple iron tools. Fundamentally challenged that narrative. The level of precision, the decorative patterns, and the specialized casting required to create hollow bronze footwear suggest that Baekje metalworkers weren't just imitating foreign methods. They were innovating. This discovery has forced archaeologists to reconsider the entire trade network of East Asia during the 3 Kingdoms period. Evidence now points to more direct exchanges between Baekje, China's southern dynasties, and even Japan's coffin period than we previously understood. The bronze shoes themselves show stylistic elements that don't cleanly fit Chinese or Japanese traditions. They're distinctly Baekje. This means the kingdom wasn't passively receiving technology from neighbors. It was actively developing its own metallurgical identity while maintaining sophisticated trade relationships. What looked like a simple burial object has become a key piece of evidence that Baekje was far more technologically advanced and culturally independent than the history books had given it credit for. These bronze shoes are far more than artifacts. They're a window into a world we thought we understood. The Baekje Kingdom left behind few written records, but graves don't lie. What survives in the earth often tells us more than what survives in history books. This single jar coffin in Naju revealed the sophistication, beliefs, and connections of an entire civilization. And somewhere, other graves are waiting to share their secrets.